Well, I tell you, this right here, rainy day like today, when you work at a college and you got to go from building to building, whew, you get your feet wet, you get wet, and your buildings, like they all get tracked. And I only have one building that has a automatic scrubber mop machine. The rest of them I get to mop by hand. And it's been raining off and on almost every day this week. And so I'm having to do a lot of hand mopping. So today, what kind of mop do you like to use? Well, I got a couple I'm going to share. This is going to be a very quick, brief video. And I'm also going to put in the description below, I have started a new YouTube channel that's just going to be called Mr. Jeff's Talks. And it will not be about custodial work. It's just going to be about life and things that I went through. And it's going to be a little different. I will put a link in the description below if you're interested. So here we go. Let's go check out some mops.
Honey, I don't care what kind of mop you use, just as long as my room gets clean. That's all I care about. And make sure you put that wet floor sign where my kids won't fall down, okay? I prefer you ready to mop when I'm gone, but you seem to always come in my room when I'm here.
Okay, we have these mops, and this is kind of what I've always used for many years. I call these, I guess these are loop-in mops, or looped on the end. And they have a scrub band on those, and a band up top to grip your mop for your mop handle. And I really prefer to have a wider band. This is actually a mop that was here when I started, and I don't use this mop a whole lot. I'm going to show you what I really prefer. Wasn't really crazy about these mops when I first got them, but I have learned to really like them. These are microfiber, and they have a really wide band, like I like. And what I like about these mops, and yes, it does look dirty, it's ready for the washing machine, but what I like about these mops right here is they wring out good, but they hold a lot of water, and they don't really drip. And that's what I really like about these mops right here. And they clean up very well, they hold up very well, and they seem to me they get dirt off the floor better. And I've noticed when I mop these, they don't really leave the streaks, and they don't leave the water spots and stuff like that on the floor. They just really do a good job. And also, my favorite thing about these mops is if it's dry and you've got a water spill you got to get up. I mean, this right here is just like it'll suck it dry, and these really clean up very well. And I've got to talk about mop handles while we're talking about mops. I mean, I can't leave the old faithful mop handle out, right? So, turn around here. I cannot stand these mop handles. Y'all may love them, but here's the deal. I mean, if you watch an old episode of the Three Stooges, some of them I've seen where they got some of these that they're using in some episode stuff, and these are metal. And they ain't a whole lot changed about them, you know, except it went from metal to plastic. But at least the metal ones you could really tie. But I always have problems with this right here coming loose. And so just don't really care for these bad boys too much. And I'm sure many of y'all are familiar with the Rubbermaid claw type handles. I really love these handles because put that mop in there and you tighten down on that bad boy. Anyway, you tighten down on that bad boy, it ain't going nowhere. And I really like these. The only thing is if you use mop method with waxing, make sure at the end of your day when you get done waxing, or if it's long between coats, that you take your mop handle off and you clean this good with hot water, because it will get some buildup and it will give you a problem. But hang on just a second. This is what I'm talking about right here. I mean, you grip that thing on there and she's good to go. She's good to go. And always hang your mop, if you don't know, if you're new to the business, where your band is always on that side. I've got to show y'all this. I've got to show you this. Just hang on a minute. You see that? You see that? Guys, I am not kidding you. 21 years ago, when I started this business, I knew nothing. That's one reason I have this channel, to just give people simple tips. You may think, well, I already know that. Some people don't know this stuff, man. Some people don't know this stuff. When I was a sub, before I started, I radioed the guy that I was working with. I said, hey, man, I need a new mop. He said, this mop's just, it's soured, it smells, and I need a new mop. He said, I'll go out there in that room and get you one. Well, I never had changed a mop before, and I didn't pay attention to when I took it off. I just unscrewed the handle right here, and I took it off, and I put it back on, and I called him. I said, man, there's something wrong with this mop. There's something wrong with it. He said, well, what's wrong with it? And I said, it's not touching in the middle. It's not touching in the middle. I don't know. What's wrong with it? So he got down and looked at it, and he laughed. I'm talking, y'all. He barely laughed at me. He laughed so hard, I thought I was going to have to use that mop to mop up in the floor. I was green. I was wet behind the ears, man. I put it on like this, like ponytails. Like ponytails. I turned this wrong. Boy, are you stupid or something? Where'd that get you at? I didn't send you back where you came from. You fell off the turnip truck, didn't you? So, the proper way is this way. This way. This way. It's very simple. Guys, I'm telling you, I didn't know. I didn't know any better. And that's the reason this channel's here, is to help people that don't know. I get comments all the time about things, and there's nothing that's too dumb to ask. Comment. I'll help you out if I can. I'm gonna help you out if I can. That's the reason I did this channel. Because, man, I'm telling you, throw that badge, that set of keys, and everything, and there you go. So I don't know what your favorite mop is. It doesn't matter. It don't matter what my favorite mop is. If it works for you and you like it, hey, use it. Use it. If you like that little old mop that's in your kid's kitchen center at home that you it's about 2 foot tall handle on it, if that's what you like to use it. It's all right. So just use it. Like I said, go out there and mop some floors. And because if it's raining, I guarantee you in 5 minutes, you're going to have to mop it again. You're going to have to mop it again. And like I said, if you like this channel, subscribe. Like the video, don't like the video, I don't care. I can take credit for criticism. Check out my other channel, Mr. Jeff Talks. Link in the description below. Have a great day.